EA Sports coverage of the National Football League finds us a dozen miles east of the National Mall at the home of the Commanders here in Landover, Maryland. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Buffalo Bills and the Washington Commanders. We welcome you, Mike Tirico, Greg Olsen, and that's Cairo Santos to get us started. Off we go from Landover. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. On the ground, this is James Cook. A modest gain, maybe 2 yards. It's second down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
From the 33, here's second down and 7. That's Palmer, the man in motion. To the air. On second down, here's Allen. That pass sideline is caught. Nice catch. Stays in bounds. And he's got the first down. Terrific job with the feet to make that one a grab.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bills.
Fake the handoff, and now it's Allen. Throw on the run is complete. And they'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Allen going to give it to Cook. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. It's a pickup of 12. First down, Buffalo.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground, and tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around, so continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage, mix in the runs with the pass, and if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs.
Now Cook loses the football, and the Commanders come up with the takeaway.
Something these running back coaches preach all the time, Mike, is you can't.
And remember now, all turnovers must be reviewed by replay. So this one is going to need a little closer look. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. They'll run for the first time with their fullback. And he'll work forward for a yard, but that's all he needed. This is going to be a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run game. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
So now they'll throw it with Allen. They're trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. They get 14 out of the screen, and it's a first down.
They've done a nice job spreading the ball around. Make the defense have to account for as many different weapons as possible here early. But think back to our conversation with this coaching staff, Mike. They identified this guy as someone they needed to get involved early and often, so that might be his first target.
And he's in! Josh Allen, touchdown Buffalo. His second rushing touchdown of the year.
Well, we had a feeling, Mike, from talking to them this week in our meetings that they wanted to put last week behind them as quickly as possible. They could not wait for this ball to be kicked off here today, and it couldn't have gone better. They take the opening possession, they go right down the field and come away with a touchdown, and I'm not sure how many people on that sideline can even remember the score from last weekend.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready, from the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll run it with Tony Pollard. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard.
Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
34-yard line.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
He's got a man. It's McClure. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Commanders' 1st down.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Up the middle, here comes Pollard. And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
It's a loss of 2. Brings up 2nd and 12.
Daniels to throw on 2nd down. That caught Tony Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds after a gain of 9. They'll go about trying to convert on 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up 3rd down.
He'll get this out wide to Pollard. He is knocked down hard. Wow, they stopped him in his tracks, but he does have enough to pick up the 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Come on. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up 2nd down.
18, 5, ready.
To the air again is Daniels. He'll look for Pollard out of the backfield. And he's got about 5 on this one before he's out of bounds. And they're set up a little bit better for 3rd down.
3rd and 4.
Down. Cougar 19, Warriors 70.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniels. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. So you know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
Has his man, it's Samuel. And he's going to have a Commander's 1st down. They wind up getting 13 yards on that 4th down conversion. That's a short one caught by Sinnott. And the Commanders are going to be set up with 1st and goal. He is down at the 6.
And this has been a really nice answer so far to this game, Mike. I mean, you watch your opponent take the initial drive and go right down the field and score.
And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Washington. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His 1st NFL touchdown.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down a score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score on the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
He fields it at the 8. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return.
36-yard line.
First and 10 now from the 36. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Here's Allen now on first and 10. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
A gain of 14.
They'll run straight ahead with Cook. And he'll get us back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play.
There's very few defenses in today's NFL, Mike, that you can play the cornerback position and be unwilling to tackle. Those days are kind of over, so give credit to this guy. I mean, he identified run, he understood his leverage and gap fit, and he's able to bring him down for no gain.
He was looking for Jack Best that time. Third down coming up.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often, and when you're one of the go-to guys on your team.
That is intercepted. That's the linebacker, Blake Cashman. And the Commanders will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back-end coverage work together. Man, that was big-time ball. That quarterback called that play in the huddle. That ball was only going to one guy. He was the first read, the second read, and the check down. And it was called to perfection. They got the perfect look. It led to a nice gain.
On second down, it's Daniels. A toss, left side, caught by his running back.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. That's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short gain.
It's going to be third. They need one.
Pat to 60. Pat to 60. 60 Bobcats. Ready.
Now Daniels. Open man, right side. He's got it. He's going to have the first down. So they convert on third down with a pickup of 9.
First and 10 at the 20.
When you decide to throw the ball on 3rd and 1, typically, Mike, what you're doing is you start from the top down. If you have the big shot downfield, take it. If not, the quarterback works through his progression, finds the medium target, picks up a first down.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. Pair of 7s on the scoreboard. And EA Sports NFL Sunday returns after this. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
Come on.
Daniels gonna throw again. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains. And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
And that is incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, You always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
At their own 35-yard line.
On the ground, it's Cook to start this drive. And boy, tough to bring down there, fighting forward for a gain of 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
This one caught by Khalil Shakir. And they'll whistle him down, but not before it picks up a first down after a gain of 7.
First down. A gain of 7. First down, Buffalo.
Now a run, and it's their fullback with the carry. Not much there, a yard or 2 down to the 48. It is Percy Butler to bring him down.
It's second and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Allen. On the move, past the 40. And they'll take this down inside the 35. His second catch of the drive. This one good for 15 and a first down.
These are the kind of plays that when you draw them up on the chalkboard, Mike, they all look great. But if you can't protect long enough, you're never going to get the receiver. I mean, think, he started on the left side of the formation in the slot, and he has to run all the way across the field to the right third. I mean, that takes a lot of time. Let's give a lot of credit to the big guys up front.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many...
And he will get into the end zone. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. That his second TD catch of the season. Extra point try by Bass. He's got it. And the Bills are on top. It's 14-10. Following the touchdown, Bass is back to kick it off.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Ready. Daniels now on first down. He gets it to Samuel, left side. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up second and 7 at the 38-yard line.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 7. They run it straight ahead with Pollard. Iomatic only about 3, so it will bring up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 4.
Let's go. Ready.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. And this ball incomplete on 3rd down. He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time.
It's 4th down.
And it's going to lead to 4th down. And no return forthcoming. It's a touchback and will come out to the 20-yard line.
Alert, alert, alert. Look out.
They'll start on the ground with Cook. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd and 11. Here's Allen to throw. They'll set up the screen to Cook.
Allen's pass complete to number 4, James Cook. It's a gain, and it brings up 3rd down.
They go 5 receivers for 3rd down and 4. From the gun, here is Allen. He'll air one out for Palmer. That's down the field and intercepted. That's the safety, Percy Butler. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 17.
1st and 10, and they give it to Palmer. And strong running in deep. Inside the 10-yard line, a gain of 9 on the carry.
This is one of those cases where having high-end speed in the backfield can be such a game changer. The offensive linemen don't need to hold their blocks quite as long.
This one batted in the air and intercepted. And he'll be taken down. That is a good return. They'll set up shop at the 30-yard line.
I'm not going to sit here, Mike, and say there's ever a good time to throw a red zone interception, but in this case, it's the first half. You have the rest of the game to get yourself back down here in the red zone and make up for that miscue, because next time they get down here, they got to be a lot more careful when they decide to air it out.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, here's Allen. And they'll pick up the 1st down, a gain of about 4. Now we're going to stoppage here for an injured Bill. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. They'll try to run with their fullback. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A gain there of 16 yards. Good for a Bills 1st down.
16 yards. 1st down, Bills.
From the gun, Josh Allen. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll take this down inside the 35. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
Tight.
2 minutes remain here in this 1st half. We'll be back just outside the nation's capital after this. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. From the gun, throw here for Allen. He's going to run it. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on 1st down.
2nd and 5.
56.
From the shotgun, it's Allen. Toward the middle of the field that time, but incomplete.
So while they fail to connect on this one, I don't really blame him for continuing to give his guy a shot in tight coverage. When you have someone as special as he is, you can't only throw him the ball when he's open. It's just not going to be enough opportunities. There's not going to be enough volume. So every now and then, there is a calculated risk where even if it's not the ideal window or situation, you've got to give a guy like him as many chances at the ball as you can.
3rd down, it's Allen. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
For the field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Pass is kicked. is good. And the Bills going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the first half.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
At their own 35-yard line.
To throw is Daniels on 1st and 10. Rolling right. That's caught downfield. McLaurin brings it in. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
32 yards. And a Washington first down.
Come on.
First and
Now
10.
Daniels throwing on 1st and 10. Right side, hauled in by Samuel. And he's close to another first down. Brought down just shy of the marker.
Ready.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches.
Here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Open right side. That strains the tight end. And he's going to have the first down as he gets out of bounds. And he stopped the clock as well.
That's good for Washington. First down.
Ready. Check.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Go.
Keep it in the air. Here's Daniel. Good hustle by the defense. He beat the offensive lineman to the blocks there. No gain on that screen pass.
No gain on
It's a really good job defensively. The key is you don't want your defensive linemen to overcommit to rushing the passer, and you don't want your linebackers in secondary dropping too deep defending the pass. In this case,
Oh, man, wide open. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon.
you hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, like the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
That ties the game at 17.
Halftime coming close, and not much time left as this one is kicked away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
Now Allen on first down. On the move left. He's going to air this one out. That's caught! And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. Tyler Bass on to try the field goal. This from 34 yards. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Bills move out in front, 20-17. Final moments of this first half, kicking with the lead now, as this one is in the air.
Washington will take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Let's go. Dragon, 19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
On first and 10, here's Daniels. Now pass deep from McLaurin. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end.
Tyler Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
3 points, all that separates these two sides, as half number 2 kicks off. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
On the jump. Let's go now.
On first down, Daniel. He'll get this out to the left flat. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
On the pickup. Second and
Ball on the 39. Here's second down and 6.
Panther 11.
Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Right side, catch made by McLaurin. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. First down, Washington.
Go. Ready.
A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Devontae Williams. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25. A gain there of 24 yards. Good for a Commanders first down.
First and 10 at the 23-yard line.
18, 5 in.
They'll go again here with Williams. And this time they are ready for him. Throw for a loss. And it's second down.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like we might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. From the 4-yard line, trying to punch it in. First down and goal.
60, 70,
First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Go.
Williams is in. Touchdown, Washington.
Make no mistake about it, he may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He'll start at the 4. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Cook. And this will be a short pickup to about the 30. Travis Jones there to bring him down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Here's a second and 9. Operating out of the gun, here comes Allen. Rolling to the left. He's going to look for the home run ball.
So this is what defenses want to do, Mike. They want to flush the quarterback to his non-dominant side. So here for this guy as a righty, they want to get him moving to his left to force these throws against his body. And it actually wasn't a bad ball. He's trying to give his guy a chance downfield, and they just can't connect.
On third down, it's Allen. Short pass taken in by the tight end. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Buffalo.
Well, they finally are able to convert on a third down. And, Mike, when you look back at a box score, some of the biggest indications of how well the game went, of course, you don't want to turn the ball over. How do you execute in the red zone? And then how are you on third down? Third downs typically lead to long drives. Long drives tend to lead to points. It's not a real complicated formula. Stay on the field. The more snaps, the more plays, the better.
And he's down inside the 40-yard line. A gain there of 20. Good for a Bills first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
This is a situation where you just have to be a little bit more decisive with the ball in your hand. I mean, at some point, it's got to come out. You cannot continue to stress your protection over time like he did here. And to take that hit after that amount of time, that falls completely on the shoulders of the quarterback.
Get about 6 before he's taken down.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
It's 3rd and 4. Here's Allen. They'll try to set up the screen here. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
Barring some type of disaster with that big pass pickup, it puts them in position now where they feel like they can at least walk away with points off this drive. I just feel like it has to be 6. I feel like anything less than that will be a letdown.
And they'll get him down right around the 5-yard line.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
A run with Cook. He slams it in there, and he is in. James Cook, touchdown Buffalo. It's his 2nd touchdown of the year. Pass's kick is good, and the Bills go up by 3. It's 27-24. Following the touchdown, pass is back to kick it off. On the return, here comes White. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
At their own 20-yard line.
Ready.
Daniels now on 1st down. That's out wide to Williams. And he's going to be marked down up around the 33. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Here's a handoff to Williams. And he'll push his way ahead for a gain of 2. Edgerrin Cooper, they're on the tackle. 2nd down, they need 7.
Let's go. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal, Panther 11, Panther 11, trap 60, trap 60. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. On target, got it to McCourt. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain there of 21. 1st down, Washington.
33-yard line.
Here we go.
They'll go play action here with Daniels. 1st down throw there is incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
That's into the hands of Lane. He's got it. And they'll take this down inside the 35. Pickup of 11 yards on that one. Good for a Commanders 1st down.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Let's go.
They run over center with Williams. And he brings it down to about the 28-yard line. Big Ed Oliver there on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6.
At the 28-yard line.
Ready. Ready.
Throwing is Daniels. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass Ball's incomplete.
And at this stage of the game, it's both teams that are really seeing who can make the big play to swing the game in their favor. And this time, it's the defense. He's able to get his hands on it. Mike, I think they're lucky he wasn't able to get both hands on it because it could have been even a bigger play.
70, Timberwolves.
On third down, they'll throw with Daniels. Whoa! His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
That's good for a Washington first down. First and 10 at the 17.
Here's the give up the middle with Williams. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
How would you like to be this running back here? You get the ball, you're thinking, all right, get through the line, and next thing you know, the big old D tackle's just waiting for you there in the hole. Nowhere for you to go as he takes you down for a loss.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 7 Pirates, Cup, Cup 19, Cup Buffalo 18, Warriors 70, 19 tight, check, 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 check.
So, no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Got it. Ready? Count. Let's run it. Ready, ready?
On second down, it's Daniels. That finds Samuel working across. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A gain of 5.
I really like the balance that they've showed so far on this drive, Mike, and what that does is it makes the defense have to defend the entire field. The run game and the pass game, everything looks the same. There's no tells.
This one caught just past the pylons. Touchdown, Washington. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
28-yard line.
To throw on first and 10, Allen. He'll find Shakir open right side. He's close to a first down. It's a gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on first down.
Gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, Cook. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the first down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on third down.
On third and a couple, here's Allen. Forced out wide. He'll try to run for it. 10 yards on the scramble there, and he picks up the first down.
Having a quarterback with this ability to run is such an X factor in today's NFL. It's an element of their offense that you have to be prepared for on every single play. Here we see it on third down. Starts out as a pass. Nowhere to go with the ball. He tucks it, turns into a runner. Picks up the first down. At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
That's Palmer, the man in motion. They'll set up the screen to Cook. Room to maneuver at the 35. And he'll be out of bounds, down at the 20. That pickup good for 29 yards. So they come to the line for first down and 10. From the gun, it's Allen. Exiting the pocket right. That is hauled in at the 5. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Khalil Shakir. Touchdown, Bills. His second TD of the game, and this one gives his team the lead.
That's the score. Bills 34. Commanders 31.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way.
The Commanders take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
On the jump. Go. Practice.
The drive begins with a run by Williams. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
36-yard line. A gain of a yard brings up second and 9.
19 target. 7-point. Ready.
From the shotgun, it's Daniel. Right side, hauled in by Samuels. And a good job rallying to the football, holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 7.
Let's go now. Go.
Now Daniels. Now a shot downfield for Samuel. That is brought in. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. The big one here in the fourth quarter. 56 yards. On play action, Daniels. He'll tuck to the pylon. He's in. Jaden Daniels. Touchdown, Commanders. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs could be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him, and in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself.
From the 6, here comes a return. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start.
At their own 28-yard line.
Allen, going to give it to Cook. And they'll be set up now. Up past the 40 with that one. They get 13 to begin the drive. It's a first down.
A gain of 13 yards. And the Bills first down.
They'll keep it on the ground with Cook. And he finds some space, tackled after a gain of 7 on first down.
At his 49-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up second and 3.
Just shy of midfield. Here's second and 3. That's Palmer, the man in motion. On play action, here's Allen. He'll get this out wide. And it'll be a short pickup. That's not enough for the first down. Now we'll get a stoppage here for an injured Bill. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. Here we go. Third and a yard. Out of the gun, here's Allen. On the run to the right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's out of bounds down inside the 35. A great job of knowing when to go. He gets 17 yards on that run and a first down. Here's first and 10. Allen gonna throw. He's got his receiver, that's Jack Bech. And he's into the end zone, and they are making it look easy. Jack Bech, touchdown Buffalo.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
Washington will take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Daniels. Moving, and they're going to track him down. He couldn't find a receiver, and down he goes. Big Ed Oliver in there to drop him. Loss of 5 to start the drive. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. Daniels now going to look to throw. To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll be very close to a 1st down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot. A big play looming here. They need to convert. It is 3rd and inches. Throwing now. Daniel. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Double as good there. They get the 1st down and save a timeout. To throw is Daniels. Forced out left. Now he takes off. Oh, the ball is out. And fortunately, this is going to get out of bounds. So no turnover, and it's actually going to wind up a 1st down. Here's Daniels. That's out wide to Williams. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the Bills' 28-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
Operating from the gun, it's Daniels. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
It's a gain of 2. That's another Washington Commanders.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. Plenty of time, all 3 timeouts left. It's 1st and 10.
Cougar 19.
Williams. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. 1st down, Washington.
Washington, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minutes. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And for that 1st down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder. This pitch and catch may have looked routine, but I promise you, Mike, these types of anticipatory throws, especially outside the numbers, they don't occur without countless reps, oftentimes when nobody's even watching.
That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
They desperately needed that one, Mike. Down here late, they've only got a few remaining snaps to go, and it puts all of the pressure of the game now on 4th down. Let's see what play call they have in a gotta-have-it situation, and right now, this quarterback needs to make his best throw in the biggest moment of the game.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. Terry McLaurin, touchdown, Washington.
always had a feeling that this might be coming, right? It's kind of been brewing all game. Like, you see it so often on fourth down. The most difficult play to defend deep in the red zone is quarterback scramble. The defense lets the quarterback get outside the pocket. It puts so much pressure on your paced defenders in the secondary, and they can't latch on, and he takes it on himself.
Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
Take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. From the gun, Josh Allen. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout.
And now we're at the point of the game, Mike, where someone has to step up and make a play. It's exactly what this quarterback and his receiver did. It gives them now a fresh set of downs and a chance to go down and make this game very interesting.
That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete. Khalil Shakir, the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense, because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's...
And he's going to go all the way. How about some late magic? They've taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Now this, an important extra point here to stretch this lead to a field goal.
That's the score. Bills 48, Commanders 45.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away.
Washington takes over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's first down.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The Bills going to use the first of their timeouts. Clock will stop with 37 seconds to play. To throw is Daniels on first and 10. That'll be caught by the running back, Williams. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. They'll get 11 there. And that's a quick first down. All 3 timeouts left. How much that's going to matter remains to be seen. Here comes first and 10. Throwing is Daniels. Flush to his right. He'll get rid of it and complete it. No touchdown, but they are close. Going to be first and goal. They've got it at the 3. It's a big play when they needed it the most. It covers 51 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
Now they get the timeout. Interesting situation. Do they kick it here or run the risk of getting in another play, possibly not getting it down in time? We'll see. Here is first and goal.
Get it. 79 Brook. 60 Bison. 60 Bison. Warriors 70.
They'll throw with Daniels. That is caught, and this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Santos, good on the extra point, and the Commanders have taken a 4-point advantage.
52. Bills 48.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away. And they'll opt not to return this, but since the ball did hit in that landing zone, the ball only comes out to the 20-yard line. This is 1st and 10. Tight end motioning left. A final shot now for Allen. And that's going to be incomplete. The defense holds here in the final minute, and they're going to get out of here with a victory. So it's a win here for the Commanders.